Oh my goodness, Intimidator still affects you when he's asleep. Are you kidding? If he got the boosts again there, I might have, like, ended my stream. Oh my word. I still have one more Reviver Seed, actually. You know what? I'm gonna eat this. Turtwig, like, there's nothing I can really do to help you here. Please die. Oh, I can block for him. Perfect. Oh, come on! Please. I'm gonna use an Oran Berry because I can't afford to die to a Spatial Ren right now. Please don't Spatial Ren. Thank you. If I could just take you down before I... No! Stupid Spatial Rend. This wouldn't be a big deal if you hadn't have gotten all the attack boosts. Why do you get the confusion every time? That's not how video games work. It's a percentage chance. You're not supposed to get it every single time. Oh my goodness, I forgot that the... Oh! Turtwig, please get up here and kill him. Turtwig, what are you doing? Did he pick up the Sleep Seed? So I don't have any way of healing this. What is Palkia? What are you... Hello? No! Why did you bring him over here? Please, Palkia, please. He actually threw it. Can I please stop being confused? I beg of you, video game. Please, please stop. I'm dead. There's nothing I can do while I'm confused. Do I still have a Reviver Seed? Nope. That's so stupid. Why is this game so poorly designed? When did I save last? That's such garbage. He gets confused on Water Pulse 3 times in a row and gets the boosts on Ancient Power turn 1. That's so stupid. Why is there not, like, a single good Pokemon game in existence? Not a single one. I know that I have Totter and Excise Seeds. You can't throw them when you're confused. I was confused. I couldn't throw them. Ah, good. I did save here. Go. Bad video game. This is my favorite Pokemon game still, but I still hold true that literally every Pokemon game in existence is a bad game. Pokemon is bad. It's such an incredibly RNG-based video game. I hate it. Bam, 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 bam. Why did Palkia have text after you were defeated? Every boss has text after you're defeated. I'm pretty sure, or at least the majority of them do. It's like they explain why you were sent, because you don't get sent back to your save point. You get sent back to the midpoint, and then the game is like, oh, they escaped because so-and-so happened. I'll wait here for them to come back, or something like that. All the games do it. I'm mostly mad that he got Ancient Power Boost on literally turn 1. Because it made it literally impossible to live Spatial Rend. Like, Spatial Rend was doing like 50 damage or something to Totodile beforehand, but then after he got the boost, it was like, okay, well now it's going to do 100 damage, so it sucks to be you, doesn't it? I always just got kicked out of the dungeon. You may think that you always got kicked out of the dungeon, but that's not how it works in the game. You just don't remember it. There might be some boss fights that do just kick you out of it, but there are definitely multiple boss fights where you have some dialogue happen. Alright, I'm done. My anger is gone now. I had to yell at the game for a little bit there to, like, feel better, but now we're back. My anger is immediately back. I'd like to have a talk with Sakurai, which, you know, haha. Oh, man. I'm getting really mad now. I'd like to have a talk with Sakurai as to why it is that when an enemy's counterattack ability procs, it does the same amount of damage to me that I did to them, but when my counterattack ability procs, it only does like 5 damage, even though they did like 50 to me. Go away. I'm amazed that none of them spawned back in this room. I'm not even attacking you. Do I look like I have the time? Actually, stupid Turtwig is going to cost me another Reviver Seed. I'm about to turn off my 3DS. We about at that point, boys. We're getting close. King Imrel, thank you. Sorry if I butchered your name, but thank you for following. I hope you enjoy the stream in future ones. I'm sorry that you happened to get here at like the moment where I just got hacked out by Palkia and then immediately like got hit by 2 bits of hacks like half a second later. I'm a little perturbed at the moment. But welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. I guess I can't be too mad because I've been like surprisingly not hacked out too much in this playthrough, but also at the same time, screw you, video game. I want that gold gummy. Can't believe a freaking Charizard shot a flamethrower from like across the map and cost me a Reviver Seed on Turtwig. Oh hey, I'm gonna murder you. Fire Spin's gonna keep me from moving. No, it's not. Never mind. It's not like Whirlpool. Thank goodness. I don't understand why Whirlpool has that effect, but Fire Spin doesn't when they're literally the same move, only different types and different names. But I'll take it. Alright, well, we're about to be back at Palkia at least. I'm just gonna skip through the dialogue because I already read it once. Where's my Gatorade? I need a drink. Ah, there we go. Alright, here we go again. Oh, hey, Orpheus. I just saw your messages in chat. I was too busy yelling. Sorry. Yes, yes, be obliterated. Let's go. I swear if you get Ancient Power Boost turn 1 again, I'm turning off this video game and I'm going to play Smash instead. Okay, good start. He didn't immediately use the whatchamacallit move. Spatial Rend. At least he didn't do it walking up to me. Don't you dare. Oh my... Why? 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 That's a 10% chance. Why is this game so poorly designed? I can't understand why. How can one game be so actually bad? Hey, stop. Also, it must be nice to shoot your attack and actually hit where you were trying to hit while you're confused. Can't actually, never had that happen before in my life. Curse you, Spatial Rend. Ah, Turtwig didn't die there. Eat that. Here we go. Oh, well, yep. Fun video game. Great design. Oh my goodness, game. I'm already beyond done. Stop. That killed me. I'm so mad I'm running out of things to say. What is happening? Who designed this? This is why people play the game as Mudkip and then just cheat through it all. It's not even technically cheating, but you know what I mean. Oh my word. I should use Sleep Seeds, actually. I only have one more Reviver. Palkia looks so awesome when he's sleeping. Oh, he's dead! Good! Get me out! Holy cow, that was awful! Look at that animation, though. I love Palkia's look in this game. It's so good. Huh? Palkia. Palkia has stopped moving. What happened to him? Palkia has been enveloped by the nightmare. That's a little wild that it just suddenly happened out of nowhere. Just as Azurill has. A voice. Where is it coming from? I haven't been that mad when recording in a good minute, man. I apologize. I lost my cool. I was mad, though. Who are you? What do you mean Palkia has been enveloped in a nightmare? It means that the power of darkness is spread so much farther. If its growth remains unchecked, the world will become drowned in darkness. But you two? Would you two enter Palkia's nightmare? Who is talking to me? What? Palkia's nightmare? Pokemon brings out the worst in us. It really does, though. Sometimes. Yes. By entering his nightmare, you will learn why Palkia attacked you. So, what will you do? What do we do, Solo? Should we go into the nightmare? No, I refuse. What? You won't go in? But if we don't do anything, we'll never be able to return to Treasure Town. We don't have any choice. We have to go into the nightmare. I refuse, though. Alright, listen, video game. You shouldn't give me a choice if you're not going to actually give me a choice. Fine, you've decided. I will send you into Palkia's nightmare. Alright, yeah, sure, whatever. We'll just do that, I guess. I will save. Let's get it. Oh, hey, Palkia. Your nightmare literally looks like where we were just standing. You're very unimaginative. Hey, Palkia. You two? What are you doing in my dreams? No, I remember. We battled. So why am I dreaming? You've been enveloped by a nightmare, Palkia. What? What did you say? I'm in a nightmare. He mad. Ah! This proves it. You both should not exist. Palkia is a very angry boy. Phantom voice in the sky tells you to do something. Turk would be like 100% trustworthy. Let's do it. Ah, Palkia! Wait a second. We want to ask you something. Palkia, why are you trying to get rid of us? Ah, well, just like, give me a second and I'll answer you. You dare pretend that you don't know? You are distorting space with reckless abandon. If the distortion spreads, the power of darkness will grow. The world will be drowned in this nightmare of darkness. And then we're going to have to open Kingdom Hearts and find the Keyblade's chosen wielder, but then there will actually be like 27 Keyblade wielders. It's all a big brouhaha, man. It's better if we just cut it off here. To prevent it, you must be wiped from this existence. Yeah, but there must be some other way. You govern space and dimension, don't you, Palkia? Can't you correct the distortion of space yourself? It is true that I can bend space to my will, but for the first time ever, I am unable to control a part of space. Worse still, the distortion of space is amplifying. It becomes ever stronger. This is all you're doing. There is now but one way to save the world, and that is for you to be erased from this world forever. Yeah, you tell him, Palkia. Palkia is saying the same thing Cresselia said. Oh, Solo. Cresselia was telling us the truth after all. Maybe they're right about us. Maybe we do have to disappear. It's gonna be a hard disagree for me, Chief. Turtwig, I feel sorry for you. But this must be done to preserve peace. Please understand. I will now proceed to literally rip your guts open. Palkia. Ah, here you are. I found you at last. Oh, hey, Cresselia. Cresselia! The spreading darkness engulfs even this place. You must be eliminated as soon as possible, before we finally pass the point of no return. Ah, Solo. We refused to give up. We did what we could. After everything we did, was it all for nothing? Was all our effort a waste? So are you ready for your end? Cresselia, one moment. Tell us one last thing. If we disappear, will the world really and truly be saved? Yes, it absolutely will. The world will be saved. It's beyond a shadow of a doubt. Are you finally satisfied? While Palkia's animations look great, this attacking animation on Cresselia actually looks terrible. Are you finally satisfied? Yes. If we really must disappear, if that will save the world, after so much, Turtwig's will is starting to sway. And so is mine. But is this truly and absolutely the correct course of action? Wait, Cresselia. Blinded by fury, I attacked them earlier. But upon seeing them now, they do not seem to be driven by malice or wickedness. In my dreams, Cresselia, you insisted that they were bad. But are they truly bad? Cresselia said that about us? In Palkia's dreams? Don't be fooled by appearances, Palkia. If we get rid of them now, all will be saved. So, just like we did, Palkia met Cresselia in his dreams. But now Palkia is growing suspicious. Something is very wrong here. All this is based on what Cresselia claims. Enough! I will be rid of you now. Turtwig, don't abandon hope. Now take this. Yes, that's exactly it. Never abandon hope. Oh, hello. Fancy meeting you here. What? There's a second Cresselia? Oh, hey, Darkrai. Ah! What? What is this? Who is this? Who are you? Why is Gamora? Excellent. I was just in time. Blast you. I love Darkrai's little, face image. It's so good. Cresselia! I've been foiled, just as I was about to dispose of those meddlers once and for all, and their stupid dog, too. Please listen, Solo, Turtwig, and Palkia. You have been misled all this time. By Darkrai there. What? The Cresselia you thought you knew until now was not me. That false Cresselia was nothing more than an illusion made by Darkrai. It was merely a mockery of me. What? The Cresselia we knew up to now was just a fake? Darkrai, using an illusory duplicate of me to deceive others, is so typical of you. But you usually never bring your actual self out of hiding. You normally operate under cover of darkness. That you'd personally emerge from the shadows to dispose of these two. That is so very unlike you. You two, behind Cresselia. What, us? Correct. Pay close attention. Now, the one truly responsible for exploiting the space distortion? For shrouding the world in nightmare? It is my doing. Mine alone. What? What did you say? You are more than welcome to try and stop me. Come to me in the Dark Crater. You're not getting away, Darkrai. Oh, well, he got away. What a shock. Whoever could have predicted. Darkrai vanished. You cannot catch me, Cresselia. Not ever. You two. I shall be waiting in the Dark Crater. Dark Crater. I love this next ending spot of the post-game story because it ties in so incredibly well to the main game story. I adore it. Meryl. Azurill, that's great. You woke up from your nightmare. Yep. You did it, Miss Cresselia. Thank you so much. And Mr. Drowsy, too. Huh? Me? Thank you very much, Mr. Drowsy. The fact that I am a Totodile makes the screen so light blue right now between me, Azurill, and Meryl. Mr. Drowsy, I have to thank you, too. You stayed to take care of Azurill this whole time. Thank you so very much. Well, shucks, it's the least I could do. He said shucks. Wild. Listen, Cresselia, what happened to Palkia? Palkia is immersed within Spatial Rift, where he's attempting to take care of the distortion of space. As the being that governs space itself, he is taking his pride on success. He's staking his pride on success, even. My mistake. Given that duty, I would not expect to see him manifest here again. Well done! How remarkable! It's truly quite marvelous. Marvelous indeed, Cresselia. We'd heard of your power to dispel darkness, but only in rumor. But it was all true. I must say, this is completely marvelous. I understand. You used your power when we were in Palkia's nightmare. That's how you pulled Palkia and us out of the nightmare. Indeed. I love this music. I do have the power to dispel darkness. It lets me dispel nightmares and awaken those in the deepest sleep. Darkrai stands as an opposite to my being. He has the power to enshroud those who sleep in nightmare. Turtwig, and Solo. Do you recall where you met my imposter? The imposter, that is to say, the first Cresselia you met. Those encounters were always within dreams, weren't they? That's true. It's true. The first time was in a dream. Then later on, come to think of it, I don't really need a flashback, though. I cannot fathom how you've come here, but I find your visit ever so convenient. I've longed to meet both of you. That time I wasn't dreaming, so I guess it never occurred to me. But I realized that was in Azural's nightmare. In other words, it was still in a dream. Then the next time we met, it was in Palkia's nightmare. That first Cresselia. We encountered her only in dreams. Darkrai has the power to create realistic illusions. What Darkrai was doing was using his illusions to make you think you were seeing me. It was all an elaborate ruse to get at you, Solo and Turtwig, so that your whole existence could be eliminated. What? To eliminate Solo and Turtwig from this world? Eliminate those two? Well, it's shocking that he wanted to get rid of you, but why would Darkrai plot something so complicated? Why go to all the trouble of using a Cresselia imposter? Wouldn't it be faster to confront them directly in battle? I would guess that it was all out of fear of Solo and Turtwig. Darkrai was afraid of me and Solo? Well, I mean, we literally beat up Dialga and then Regigigas and then later on Palkia, so, you know. Yes, because Solo and Turtwig saved the world once before. That was when they prevented the collapse of Temporal Tower. But who was really the one that put the ruin of Temporal Tower in motion? Who was it that really sought to put the planet into paralysis? It was none other than Darkrai. Lay gasp! What? Darkrai was behind the crisis at Temporal Tower? Darkrai intends to enshroud the world in darkness. Darkrai failed to do that with the destruction of Temporal Tower. After that failure, he turned his attention to the distortion of space itself. If the distortion of space were to grow, Darkrai's power to create nightmares would also grow. What he sought to do was envelop all Pokemon in a nightmare. It was all Darkrai's doing. He was making the distortion of space expand. Darkrai was doing that? Isn't the space distortion expanded because of our existence? It is true that your existence is causing space distortion, but the distortion you cause is extremely small. Furthermore, your distortion of space won't expand on its own. Then, yes, the expanding distortion of space has nothing to do with you. It was blamed on you, however, so that you would be eliminated. It was all part of Darkrai's elaborate deception. Ah, Solo, more good music, let's go. I'm so glad. We're not beings that must not exist. It's okay for us to live in this world. We're not unwanted. Turtwig. I don't know what you two went through, but, Yumta, it's just not possible for either of you, Turtwig and Solo, to be unwanted in this world. If either of you went away, Turtwig and Solo, it would make me sad. I think everyone at the guild would be sad too, and if they weren't sad, I would make them be sad. Because Wigglytuff can do that. Because he's Wigglytuff. It makes us happy that you're with us, Turtwig and Solo. That's reason enough to keep existing. Wigglytuff. More than that, it's not just Turtwig or Solo. Everyone here, all the Pokemon in the world. Not one of their lives is without meaning. So never think that you're not ever wanted ever again. Stay full of cheer, alright? Someone watched the first Pokemon movie. Thank you, Wigglytuff. Hey, but talk about dirty and dishonest. That Darkrai's a piece of work. Yeah, everything Wigglytuff said about every Pokemon in the world, we take it back when it comes to Darkrai. He never comes out in the open. He does his nefarious work from the shadows. If you confront him, he will always flee. That is how Darkrai has always done things. But Darkrai is doing something so unlike him right now. He has invited Turtwig and Solo to confront him. It's true. Darkrai left these parting words. Okay, it was literally 2 minutes ago. You do not have to flashback this. You're more than welcome to try and stop me. Come to me in the Dark Crater. Yes, indeed. You too. I shall be waiting in the Dark Crater. Yeah, I got it. Dark Crater. It's burned into my skull. Darkrai told us to go to the Dark Crater, and that he would be waiting for us. Cresselia, you believe that he demanded Turtwig and Solo come to him for a reason, don't you? Do you believe that it's a trap? Yes, it's a trap, without a doubt. Oh, this music, let's go through the sea of time. It doesn't matter if it's a trap or not. If we don't stop Darkrai, he'll smother the whole world with darkness. We have to do something. We're going to the Dark Crater. Okay, I respect your decision. I will accompany you. I have long been aware of Darkrai's scheme. I have pursued him a long time to thwart his plan. But every time I caught up to him, he would elude me. This time, he is waiting for us. I would like to settle this once and for all. I'll go too. Me too. Yep, I'll go, by golly. No, all of you stay home. I don't like you. I'm delighted by everyone's offer to help. I'm afraid that Darkrai would be scared off if too many of us were to go. This is a rare chance to corner Darkrai and stop his nefarious scheme. Please be content with just the three of us going. I'm content with just me and Turtwig, honestly, Cresselia. You can stay behind. It's no big deal. Aw, that's too bad. Bidoof, you would literally just die. But I'd have to say you are all right. You all are right. Words, how do they work? Don't worry, everyone. We'll be sure to defeat Darkrai and come back. Yes, you do that. If anyone can, it's you. You all take care, by golly. Everyone, thank you. Let's go, Solo. Let's go to the Dark Crater, where Darkrai awaits us. I miss Grovyle. I wish he was here. Words. I can speak. To the northwest of here, there is a land of volcanic terrain. The Dark Crater is located there. Please tell me when you're ready to leave. I will guide you to the Dark Crater. All right, we got some work to do first. Darn Twine, I think is how I say your name. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Daily versus question, Ganondorf versus Superman. Like, Superman is basically designed to be OP, so obviously Superman, even though he's a much worse character. I don't even hate Superman's character that much. I'm just not a huge fan of it. Definitely keep my Petrify Orb. Yeah, keep the Stairs Orb, honestly. Pretty box. I need to, go undo that. How many Reviver Seeds do I have? Do I have enough Reviver Seeds to just go after Darkrai right now? Why did I go in this direction? There we go. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Not what I meant to click. Anything else? Probably take some Oran Berries, because I have a lot of those. That'll do. Bow, 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 bow. Take some Heal Seeds, definitely. After all that confusion I got before. Do I? You know what? Yeah, take a Vile Seed to use specifically on Darkrai. I don't have a Violent Seed, do I? I do. That's even better. Leave the Vile Seed behind. Violent Seed on Totodile as soon as we're in there will work great. I'll be able to, like, Oko everything. Take the other two Petrify Orbs. That ought to do it. That ought to do it. I accidentally took out a Revisor Seed. Just honestly throw it away. Alright, I have a little more in my bag than I'd like to have going into a dungeon, but I think this is the right call. Hello, appraise this one thing for me. Now. Waha! Nice and Charizard Claw. Put that bad boy away, and then we'll be going. Do. Goodbye. Well, chat, I think it's about that time. I don't really want to do anything else first. I kind of want to knock this out so we can be done with the main story. And then we can kind of talk a little bit about what we're going to be doing for the post-game. Because the only thing I know I want to do... Well, the post-game, you know what I mean. The only thing I know I want to do is I want to get the 7 treasure items from the 7 treasure legendaries. Like Groudon and Giratina and all of them. And then I'd like to go and pick up, like, I want to go get Dialga and Palkia and all of them. But I don't want to, like, get every Pokemon or even get every legendary. Because it's going to be so annoying doing the Secret Slab ones. Like, trying to get Darkrai and Deoxys and Lugia, etc., etc. It's just way too tedious for me to want to do in a playthrough setting. So, that's something I would only do on my own time. So I think we might just, in the post game, do the treasure legendaries and then call it a playthrough. I did just save, right? Wait a minute, am I stupid? I'm like 98% certain I did just save, but because I'm constantly paranoid, I'm gonna save again. Alright. Now I'm 1000% certain we're good to go. No! I save one more time for good measure. You never know. You never know. Bum, 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 ba-na-na-na. Hello. I need to look at something really quickly. Sorry, chat. Just a second.